welcome back to Genfanad. The goal is Heart of Gold. For that, we need to make some bone silver key thing, and that requires 22 foraging. And 22 foraging requires 21 foraging, and we are almost halfway to that. In total, we need 26,000 foraging experience, and that's a lot. We've got some stuff in here that'll get us some part of the way there. We got some iron ore, which we can smelt for 8 experience per iron ore, if everything works out and we don't fail at all, which we will. We've got some bronze bars, which we can turn into things for 4 experience each. But that's clearly not enough. So we're going to have to also go mining later. But let's start by using up what we have. I still think it would be a smart idea to save the high quality bronze, at least. Because there's a few more bronze things we might want to make, and having those for that would be a good plan. So probably just use up the regular and low quality bronze. And then I also want to save the iron for later iron making things. We could probably just use the low quality iron bars at least. Those would not be helpful for making much of anything. So we will start with the ore. And for this entire process, we've got the XP potions. Super helpful. So, iron ore, right here. Using the furnace over here in coin. This is a good spot. Probably the best spot even, perhaps. Either way, here we go. Going to get level 21 first, obviously. And then 22. I mean, honestly, that's a lot of experience to a mining level. Well, that might not happen. Let's go iron bars. Yeah, 26 is for steel. Alright. So here we go. 24 per iron here, which is life puzzle. Realistically, since it's 8, but then the plus 50%, it's actually 12 experience per iron ore. So that's nice. That gets us somewhere at least. Whoa, we sure got a lot of low quality. I mean, we started with the low quality ores. We can't be too surprised, can we? So I'm just gonna keep topping off on these every time we need to. Get all the experience out of this. It's gonna be great. It's probably gonna take a while, but it's gonna be great. That is all the smelting done. I have 299 iron bars. Most of them being low quality. Well, that's okay, because we can use those. We also do have one more iron ore here, but I think we're going to be mining iron for our next bit of experience we're going to need. So we're going to keep that, since it's still worth 12 experience, and we don't need the inventory space right now. But next, it's time to go make some stuff. With the low quality bronze, regular quality bronze, and low quality iron. I don't know if we really would need the regular quality iron bars for making anything. I guess it depends the quantity of high quality that we end up with, because we really would like to get the high quality versions if possible. We'll start with the bronze here. And we're going to be using the anvil that's up here now, since it's much easier to get here than down into Scent, which is much further to the south. We can just click right to the anvil here, right back to the bank. Super convenient. Love to see it. And we are going to be making the best things that we can, experience-wise. Money-wise, possibly not, but what we really worry about here is getting the most bang for our buck from the bars. And we're going to make cues. Make them all. Base experience of 4 per bar, which is better than any other options, really. Pretty much as good or really better than actually turning it into anything, like making shields or something. So this will be fine. We do get slightly less experience when we fail entirely. We get 3.8 instead of 6. Well, that's low quality bars for you, I suppose. We're just going to end up with a stack of these in the bank. And probably the same for the low quality iron bars. Although I also expect to fail quite spectacularly with those. So, we will see how much experience we actually get out of this. That also is going to be a question that we have to answer for how much experience we expect to get from things. Because calculating how much resources you need when there's a random chance of failing and getting a different amount of experience does complicate things quite a bit here, doesn't it? We're gonna make all these, and then probably gonna sell them to a shop. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing we can do with them. So, once we're back over to coin at some point, be able to sell all these to the shops. That'll be fine. Anyways, as far as experience is going, we're getting closer. But this is also much less experience, unfortunately. Instead of getting 5 experience per ore, this is only giving us 4 experience per bar base. So, but each bar takes the 2 ores, so 5 experience worth of smelting, and then 2 of actual smithing here. The smelting portion is the largest chunk of experience for sure still. But we got all these bars, might as well use them. And then we can make a little money, so that's good too. Might as well. Might as well. 21 forging. That is a level for iron plate legs. But we don't have the recipe for that, so can't actually make those. Recipes are definitely going to be a whole thing. Yep. I decided to use the regular iron bars that I had to, just because we're going to have plenty more iron right after we're done here. So, still making these, because they're the best experience. Base of 7, so if the extra it's 10.5. And then failures are still 3.8, because all failures are base 2.5. Another thing that adds to the questionable experience you're going to get is different levels. You're going to have different chances of failure for what you're making. And also, if you make a high quality thing, that gives more experience. So yeah, you really just get yourself a good estimate. Maybe go a little bit over, and then you'll be fine. Nothing would be more annoying than having to go mine like 5 more ores or something. That'd be terrible. But we're going to calculate this easily. With iron ore giving us roughly 12 experience per, and we need another 13,000 XP. Mine 1,000 and a bit iron ore. And then from that we're gonna get a few hundred more bars. That's nice. Bam. Now we have all these. That's okay. So now, we go mining. But I think we should be able to use a new iron mine. So let's go test that out. Okay. Here we are, over in Skull. We need 13,149 foraging experience. Under ideal conditions, each iron ore would get us 12 experience. But there's also the chance of not making the bars, especially with the low quality ore. I think we're gonna get a little bit extra. Something like 1250 or something. That should be about right. And then if we really need to get a little bit more experience, we can always just use some of the bars. That should be enough, all things considered. And we still have half of this XP potion here. So that's going to go into mining, unfortunately. That's okay. One thing we do need to decide is how much inventory we're going to bring. We need to run past some enemies. So I think having some armor would be a smart idea. 26, 23, also 23, and the helmet is only 19. So we just go, let's try the top and the legs, see if that's enough. And maybe we bring one food for our first trip here. See if that'll get the job done. Ideally, we don't want to take a ton of damage while collecting stuff, but we also want to have as much space as possible, so each trip is better. Also have the pickaxe, which we can't wield because we still don't have 20 attack. Not even close. Level 15. 5 levels. It's actually a lot. It really is. Alright. So we just need to head over to the eastern side of here. We're only running past some baby ice elementals, so they're not too strong. We should be fine. There's always a possibility, though. There's always a possibility. We're fighting some cows here. Oh, 44. I bet they are doing very well against those cows. My goodness. Just keep going this way. No, the baby ice elementals are level 15. Could fight those guys for actual combat training. Another option would be to bring a weapon and actually fight the elementals while we run past them. But then we'd have their drops, and then that's just slowing everything down. I don't know if it's super necessary. The other question is, will they aggro over to the ore here? Hopefully not. This one's fairly close. That would make this ore more annoying if we could get attacked by the elementals. And that would definitely be another point in the bring the sword camp. He's just coming all the way over here. Yeah, if they're gonna come in here, we need to bring the sword. Or I guess we could bring the warhammer. That'd be better. Warhammer and one piece of armor. Yeah, this punching is not ideal. We did do some damage, so presumably we'll eventually win. Yeah, if we're gonna get into actual combat, it's worth bringing a weapon. Optimization. Like, if we go with no armor and then we die, we aren't saving very much time because we have to run back all the way over here. So that would not be very helpful. Alright. Also, guys, we need to just figure out what we get from the elementals, if we want to even keep that. They have mine in here. 34 experience with the bonus. That's pretty wild. I think we do keep the low quality ore. Seems alright. We don't really need even more mining experience as it stands. Let's see. Yeah, 22,000 mining experience till we get there. I think we're gonna get not that much. Especially once the XP potion runs out. Then we're gonna be getting the base experience here. Although, it's pretty close. I guess we will see. Yeah, there you go. Most of an inventory of iron. And running back past these guys. Honestly, with how strong the Warhammer is, we might just end up just doing each fight. I mean, I guess that's a way to train some combat here. I can work with that. We can also see if we can get a better route that has less of the ice elementals in the path. That would also speed things up a little bit. But in general, I don't really think we're going to need the food. There's always a chance, but for saving an entire inventory slot every single trip, this is going to be many trips. Many, many trips. Alright. So yeah. And now, we mine. And here is 24 mining. We made a few optimizations here. Fighting the guys was taking too long. And once you actually get over to the ores, they aren't aggressive all the way over here. So we can just deal with it. Pickaxe for mining things. Just the plate body to have enough defense. Because without the plate body, they were doing enough damage we needed to actually be concerned about it slightly. So that means 28 inventory spaces per trip here. That's pretty good. We still need more ore though, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. We got 1,268 iron ore. Decent amount, regular and high quality. Also some low quality, of course. I feel like in general, that's probably still slower experience than bronze would have been. But also we'll have iron for the future, so that's still useful, I guess. We'll start with getting all these. And of course, using the potions here. We need to get 13,149 XP. Yay! 22 foraging. And there you go. That is the level that we need. We still have a bunch of experience left on this potion here. And more ore to use too, so going to continue smelting here for a little bit. Getting a lot of high quality bars from the high quality ore, so that's also nice. Gonna have a good supply for the future. That worked basically perfectly. We've got 16 experience left, and we've finished all the ore. So now we are rocking 701 iron bars. 219 of those are high quality. That's fantastic. Now, we can actually go do the thing that we need to do here. Bring in the low quality iron, in case we have any experience left. But I think making the stuff with the bone silver is probably going to get us the last 16 experience here. I mean, it's a quest item. Maybe it doesn't give good XP. It's a possibility. And we got this bone silver. It's made of high quality silver and hero bones. And then with 22 foraging here, we can make bone silver crossguard, bone silver sheet. Make one of those. Simply make an item. We need a bone silver sheet. That's giving no experience. That's fine. And combine this together. I guess we can examine these first. So a silver crossguard, infused with the bones of a hero, and likewise with the sheet. So combine those together, and we can make a coffin key. Successful. The dead need to keep intruders out of their homes too, you know. Now if we have this key. So the rest of these, making a few cubes. Or failing, also an option. Use up the rest of this experience. There you go. So that is what we need for the quest. Which is this? It's the Heart of Gold. Alright. So we need to get back over there. But first, I think I'm going to sell all of my materials that I made here. I guess I'll see if I have any high quality cubes. I guess the other question would be if they're useful for anything. What do these make? What are they used for? Not used in any recipes whatsoever. Alright, fine. I mean, they're still the best experience. That's a pretty good reason. So we have 1,059 bronze ones and 166 iron ones. And don't even have any high quality either way, so well, that's fine. We're gonna sell all of these. See how many coins that's worth. Because, yeah, they're used for nothing. So, money it is. Okay. Here is the last of the iron cubes. Depending on the quality and what they were made of, these sold for 1, 2, or 3 coins each. So, a little bit at least. Well, it's something. It's something. Made 2,130 coins from all that. Put that in with the other coins, and we have 6,837. Brilliant. Alright. So let's take this coffin key and our armor and get back out to where we need to use this. But first, we got some more blooms we can go pick, I guess. Might as well. Need to keep the flow of that going so we can get more experience and all that. It's a plus. They're just they're not worth a huge amount of experience per individual one. That's okay. We got a decent chunk of dew here right now. Go use that, I guess, since we're in the area. It's also reset for the week here, so we should have another set of potions we can buy. That pretty much works that way. So should be able to get some more. We are going to need plenty of these into the future. Really depends what we want to get extra experience in. Mostly foraging, but if we have enough of these, I guess we could use them for other stuff. It's not like we have like an unending pile of ore we can actually use all of these on foraging anyways. It's been stocking up as time has been going on. 22 each. Bye. 4 more. That's alright. So, 18. Yeah. Get a few more, we could get another one, but in general, depending on how much we're traveling around, we get a decent amount of dew. Yeah. There. Go put these in the bank. Don't need to be risking the XP potions. That'd be a devastating loss. Just losing experience. That's even worse. At least that's not a mechanic. Oh my goodness. That is a thing in some games, though. Losing experience on death? Wow. At least we don't have to worry about that. The XP curves are already brutal enough out here. In the bank. Yeah, 39 of these. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Total of 3,000 XP for each of these. So, 40 of those in total. Well, almost 40. Basically 40. That'd be 120,000 total experience we could gain while using those. So, it's something. Not a lot, though, unfortunately. Could definitely blow through all those, getting some more fortune experience. And only get some more levels. Either way. And we're off to Costin Ridge, where everything is incredibly dangerous. Just wildly out of our league. We still make our way through here, generally. Only bring in these things, so we're not risking anything. We could bring more armor, but then we'd probably protect over the key. That's not helpful. Skeleton, stay over there. So, anyways, he's now... Nope, he's okay. Alright. Crisis averted there. Just see, when you're seeing an exclamation mark coming up from the corner of your screen, coming to annihilate you, it's not a good time. Look at that bloom over there. No, I'm not going over there, not near that skeleton. Crazy. This is dangerous. Oh, rabbit. Nope, nope. Oh, bat there. That might be a ridge there. He might not be able to get to us. Hopefully. Shoo. Shoo, rabbit. Oh, don't attack it. No. Not right. Not helpful. All you rabbits just stay over there. I'm trying to sneak into town here. I really need to just figure out if this is the best way to get over into Costin Ridge. I feel like we've had worse luck going south before. And then there's also way to the north is also technically an option, but it's just so indirect. So, whatever. Sometimes it takes a few attempts, and that's okay. It's actually not okay. It's a disaster trying to come out here, but we do what we must for the quests. And right up on this plateau, whatever you want to call it, go talk to Aurelia again. She needed us to get the hero bones, which was dangerous. And then we needed to turn into bone silver, which was high level requirement. Then we needed to use the bone silver to make this key, which is an even higher level requirement. And now we need to presumably use this coffin key to open a coffin. That just makes sense. That's a reasonable assumption, obviously. Let's see what she has to say. Aurelia. Looks like you're finally ready to head into the cave and open that coffin. Alright. Where can I find this cave? Aurelia points to the giant warehouse behind her. The entrance is on the other side of that building. Walk past the front doors. You'll see it on the cliff near the water. The coffin should be in the cavern at the end of the tunnel. What if I run into monsters on my way there? Simple. When going gets rough, run from all your problems. No more stalling. Go open that coffin and bring back whatever is inside. Okay. Going through a cave, huh? I don't like our odds. I don't like our odds at all. A cave out here in Costin Ridge, where I can't just hopefully run around the enemies, staying out of their aggro ranges. Passage leads deep underground. Great. Great. Alright. This is why we only brought 3 things. In the cave. And a bat attacks us, and we're dead in 1 hit. Oh. Wow, that was an 18. Overkill. We have -1 health. My goodness. There's also crocodiles in here. Some water. There's the map. There's an entrance on the other side here, too. I don't think we can get over there. Well. Yeah, that's obviously not gonna work. Can we see the coffin at all in here? Not really. If it's at the end of the tunnel here. Could even be outside of the tunnel on the other side. That's possible. But yeah. That is not a thing that's gonna happen. Can you see anything else? Any information? Not really. Yeah, the entrance right over there. There's some water in here, which is interesting. Would be more interesting if it wasn't covered in crocodiles, though, obviously. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. And we're back with half of our health and all of our things. So at least we have that going for us. My goodness. All turned around here after that brutal annihilation we just took. My goodness. Alright. So. That's not going to happen. That's not going to work. Not even a little bit. If we can get hit 18s, that's not even slightly close to a possibility at all. That is a very high hit. My goodness. If we wanted to, and that might not even be that bat's max hit. That was just the first attack it did. Instantly killed us. Man. Yeah. If 18 is its max hit, and we're being generous with that assumption. And also there's the crocodiles in there too that might also hit more. If we wanted to likely survive, we would need like 50 plus health probably. That seems high. There's no way you would need 50 plus health and therefore be like level 50 or something in order to fight a level 30 something enemy. It doesn't seem right. I guess you just kind of have to hope that they won't just instantly kill you. Because we have 15s. We're level 15 with our 15 stats and 17 vitality. We also get less experience in vitality than the other ones. I don't know if it's like at least a third. If that's just gonna keep going up at the same rate here. I have to look into that slightly more. Because vitality is wildly important out here for being able to theoretically survive. And it's only a theory, unfortunately. I guess it really comes down to how good armor gets. Because even if something could technically kill you without you being able to do anything, if it has more than a third of your health and damage, if your armor is good enough and it only like hits 1 in 10 times and then it has to roll the amount of damage it does, you could maybe get away with probably living. But maybe probably living is obviously not as good as a guarantee. Man, what kind of food would you need to heal up after that? If it can do like 50 plus damage. I think you have to see how many food you can eat before you get attacked again. You also need to run away. We got 48,000 vitality experience. And let's say here like level 54, 55. It's like 5 million experience. So we're like 1% of the way to having enough health to probably maybe live. So that's something. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we can safely say that going through that cave is completely off the table for right now. Just not a chance. Theoretically, we could get somebody to tank the enemies while we run past. That's possibly a thing we could do. That's a little cheesy. But actually surviving in there is going to be brutally difficult. Like, we've got our bronze. Even if we brought like the full set of bronze, like, I don't think that would help in the slightest, obviously. We're only level 15. So, what would we need to just, we don't even need to fight the things in there, is the thing. Like, what are we thinking? Like, level 20 for iron chain set, 25 for the iron plate set, 30 for steel chain, 35 for steel plate. Like, surely by level 35 we could run through there. I would hope. But at that point we'd only have, like, again, like, maybe 35 health. That would only be good enough to take 2 hits, maybe. We would really, really be relying on the armor there. It's dangerous. That's a dangerous plow. That's a dangerous idea. Dangerous plan of operation. So yeah, Heart of Gold in progress. No, not so much progress. I mean, it's actually a lot of progress. We got to the very last step, probably. Go open the coffin, and then you win. But we are not going to win. So I think we definitely need to get stronger, obviously, for just everything in general. Be it this quest or many, many other quests. Because we got a lot of quests here that need us to be stronger. We need to run past a level 40 bear into a dungeon, run through a dungeon full of guys, get a drop from a level 40, get a drop from a level 35, go through the vampire castle, which is just full of danger. There's some bandits we need to deal with. Another drop from level 27, probably. So yeah, 15 is just not going to cut it for the rest of these things. And that's okay. There is a quest here where we need to fight a level 16, so that is more on the table at this point. I think generally training combat is going to be our next thing we want to do. We're level 15, we can go find some level 15 enemy to fight. That'd be appropriate, at least. And we do have some options, so that's always good. Get some more everything, basically. More loot, more experience, higher level. Generally, a solid plan. So, I think we will start with that. Level 15. Yep. And it's also awkward how as we level up we get theoretically weaker, since we hit a peak of defensiveness whenever we unlock a new armor set, and at least the weapons are more spread out. If we can even make any more weapons. I don't think we have the recipes for those, but we will see. I think we got everything that we can have here for level 15, so we will work on that. Should be good. Should be good. Next time. Goodbye.